So my name is Tom Nixon. I'm the curator and the host of this year's Meaning Conference here in Brighton. The reason that I'm so inspired by this is I think that having a meaningful purpose in business is essential for two reasons. The first is that to get the best out of people, you need people to bring not just their minds but their hearts to work as well. If people care about what they do, if they're passionate about what they do, if they find their work meaningful, then that's when they'll do their best work. You won't need to manage them, you won't need to put controls in place, and people can just get on with their work. They can lead a fulfilling life and they can make customers super happy. But even more important than that, business is perhaps one of the largest causes for hope in the world. If we want business to help us take on some of the huge challenges in the world like poverty, education, energy, we need business to align behind something purposeful and meaningful. And so that's why we created the Meaning Conference, to inspire people and to connect them around this idea that business can and must be better for the 21st century. I think we're starting to see some ideas around meaning in business becoming more and more mainstream. It's not that radical anymore to talk to people about meditation in the workplace, whereas perhaps 5 or certainly 10 years ago that would have been a really new idea. And so what we're seeing now is starting to make this stuff business as usual inside companies, not just about what pioneering companies are doing, but what's happening in workplaces absolutely everywhere. And so what we're trying to do here at Meaning is bring together a real mix of people. We have people running very disruptive startup companies, but we also have people from some really established large organisations, big financial institutions who are here, who are starting to wake up to these ideas and want to make their workplaces better as well. So the next chapter is about mainstreaming and making this stuff part of how business is done every single day in every organisation. So perhaps the most powerful idea from the conference so far is about how all of this stuff starts within all of us as individuals. So it's not about strategy, it's not about customers or competition, but it's about how we can connect to what's most important and what's meaningful to us as individuals. That's the starting point for all of it, and that seems to be a thread running through all of the talks and is going to continue into the afternoon. Our final speaker of the day here is a world-class expert in improvisation. And so improvisation, just like mindfulness, is about being in the moment. It's about working without a script, but having a really clear intent, an intent to collaborate with other people and to make something, to create something. So I think that's a theme we're going to see continuing throughout the day. The company is Nixon. We're a consulting firm based here in Brighton, and we work with pioneering people inside large organisations who want to create change in the organisations that they work for. We seek out the troublemakers, the people who come to Meaning, and people who think that things can be better, and we supply them with confidence and help so that they can bring new working practices, consider new ways to structure their businesses, and start to help to use that as a point to create bigger change inside large organisations. I'm also personally excited about working with very disruptive startup companies, the ones who are challenging the status quo. So often these are people who already have the right mindset, and it's how we can help them to scale up their businesses to take on the more established players. So that's what we do.
Okay, thank you.